far as Ontario, and now I'm headed to British Columbia. My current semi is a 2009 Peterbilt 387, I believe, with an 18-speed manual transmission with an ISX 15, I believe, Cummins. 500 horsepower and question mark on the torque for now. It is yellow in color, and so far this is my very first trip with it, and it's been good so far, other than the transmission feels absolutely slopped out, but there's 1.1 million kilometers on it. I'm not sure if those are miles or kilometers, but there's over 1 million of one of them. So, this type of a job is not for everyone, and to be honest, after getting my license and everything else, I honestly thought that after the first couple of trips, I honestly didn't think it was the job for me, or at least long haul, because like when you've got a wife and a family at home that you know, that you want to see and that want to see you and everything else, it becomes really difficult on your mental state for the most part. It's not bad when you're only going, you know, maybe even 1,000 miles away from home, because like really in one good day you could probably get 700 miles in one day. So like, but when you start getting over 2,000 and stuff like that, or when you are on the complete opposite end of the country, you start getting really homesick, and it's not a fun time. But you know, that's where, if you've got a wife and stuff, it's where their support is what'll keep you going. And to be honest, if it wasn't for my wife Raven, it would be extremely difficult for me to be out here and enjoy as much as I can from this experience, because my wife takes care of everything at home for me. It's not an easy life for her either, because now, since I'm going to be on the road basically 24/7, 365, I'm so sorry about it vibrating and everything else, but that's all. I can't really fix that right now. But if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to enjoy my job as much as I do right now, because she worries about everything at home, all our bills, all our finances, everything. It allows me to be able to just get out here and drive and make a living for the two of us. And you know, when I was still worried about all my finances and bills, and then, you know, throw driving the truck and everything else on top of it, it was too much. It was so much of an overload that I didn't really want to drive truck anymore, because I couldn't deal with the home stuff and the work stuff, and unfortunately it just became too overwhelming. But over the past little while, me and my wife have talked and everything else, and she's gonna take over everything. So now I've got the easy part of life, and that's basically jump in my truck and drive. I don't have to worry about anything. And this is my first day back out in a month. I really don't know what else to say. Like, it feels great to be back out here. It feels really good to be on the road again. My first destination is Edmonton, Alberta, which is only, I would say, about 5 hours from my home. I go from like Saskatoon, Saskatchewan to Edmonton, and then after that I head to Calgary, and then after that I head to Langley, British Columbia. So with that, like I probably won't be home till probably Friday night, Saturday morning, unless I get sent into the States. Then God only knows. can't say figured out because hell, who actually ever has their life figured out fully? Nobody. So really, this also feels quite odd and weird because I'm sitting in the cab of my truck driving while talking. So that's gonna take a while to get used to and everything else. And I do not condone anyone smoking. I smoke because it's a habit and it's a terrible habit to get into and it's terrible to break. But that's a whole other day to get into that of bad habits. Today I'm just kind of getting into a little bit of what it's like to be a trucker, what to expect, the difficulties of being on the road. And to be honest, I'm not editing any of this. I'm just gonna, these will be completely unedited for the first little while until I get the hang of it. So for anybody that does watch this, just bear with me. And you know, my videos will get better and better and better. And you know, you guys will just come along for the ride. There'll be other times where, you know, I'll show you guys what it's like to, you know, wake up in the morning. I'll show you guys my routine. I'll show you my routine at night. I'll show you the loading and unloading procedure of like vans, flat decks, you name it. Like there's all kinds of things out there, especially with trucking, like the sights and the scenery that you get to see, and the people you get to meet on a daily basis is just, it's amazing, and it's something that I don't ever want to give up. But the thing I can't handle, holy crikeys, these roads are terrible. But they weren't kidding when people said that Peterbilts, they ride really nice. Extremely nice, to be honest. So it's a treat right now. So I've been in a Freightliner for, well, since the day I started driving, and oh man, the nickname Freight Shaker goes a long way with those trucks, because quite literally it's just quite literally freight shaking. You just shake as you're going down the highway, and it is killer. It's not bad when you get stateside, because the states, like the United States roads, are fantastic. I've only been through a few of them that have been terrible, but in all honesty, they have been great. Unlike Canada, where they are horrid. And that's all I can say is they are horrid. But I've noticed so far this one's kind of going all over the place with where I'm talking and everything else, so I'm going to be ending it here in the next few minutes. But this is more of an introduction. I will be hopefully posting a video every day. It'll be dependent on the time. It'll probably be more in the evening time that I'll be uploading them to Facebook, and I'll be uploading them to Facebook, and I will be uploading them to YouTube eventually, and we'll go from there, depending on the views and everything else I get. If they're all positive, then, you know, there'll be times where I might go live on Facebook and do, you know, questions and answers, and, you know, talk to you guys, and we can see what happens. So for the most part, day one, heading towards Edmonton, Alberta, 5-hour trip roughly, so it's not that bad. I should reach there about 1 a.m. It is currently just about 10 o'clock. The sun is finally starting to set, and my bunk lights are on, and unfortunately I cannot turn them off from up front here, so whatever. But yeah, so I hope for anybody that watches this, I hope you guys can have a few laughs at my nervousness and everything else with talking to a camera. Yeah, let me know in any comments that you guys want to see. Sorry, let me repeat that. Throw a comment down or anything on what you might like to see, what you'd like me to talk about, what you guys want to know about. You guys will probably learn quite literally everything about me eventually, but we got to build a bit of a relationship before I get into that. For the most most part, this is going to be my trucking video logs, and this is day one. And I guess for that, it's a 12-minute video already. So yeah, we're going to end it there. So I hope everybody has a fantastic evening and a night, and just stay safe. And for any truckers that are watching, you know, just make sure you guys stay safe out there. Other than that, I'm logging off for now. So don't forget to like this, leave a comment on anything you'd like to know or anything else, or if you guys would like to give out pointers or tips, I'm more than happy taking any of those. So don't hesitate to, you know, give me constructive criticism, I believe is the word I'm